This is an Aliexpress package. This is fairly nice. These items mounted to the heatsink are on soft pads that are compressed. This is a ZK SJ20 boost buck power supply. I'm wondering about whether this could be mounted to the face of an enclosure. Voltage and current they're not knobs, they're just extended but knurled screws, so I can turn them by hand. Now this is a 300 watt power supply with input somewhere between 7 and 80 volts and an output, I believe it to be adjustable and current regulated or current limited, between 1.4 and almost 80 volts with a current maximum of 20 amps and a voltage times current maximum of 300 watts. This came from this SUR VY2014 store, and it cost $16 plus $7. And you can take a look at this. It'll be interesting to see if they got this correct. And they did. Get one of the Chinese. This is an 8 megahertz TCXO. Now, I call that temperature compensated. Some people call it temperature controlled. Normal TCXOs do not have a control pin. The frequency is adjusted with this small potentiometer. Unlike an OCXO, which has an oven in it and tries to maintain a constant temperature, the temperature compensated oscillator drifts with temperature. Its frequency drifts. But it's compensated by a circuit that works in reverse and corrects the frequency. And when I ordered this is what the sheet looked like. And it said, let me know what frequency you want. Well, this is default at 1 megahertz. So I placed the order, $11 a piece, $22 for 2 of them. I placed the order, and then as soon as Aliexpress would let me, I sent a message to the seller and said, make this order 8 megahertz, and by God they did. This was sold by Shenzhen More Sons Electronics, which is an Aliexpress store. I was really afraid I'd end up with a 1 megahertz pair of oscillators. This is another Aliexpress package. It's a 12 millimeter end mill. I had a need a while back to poke a 12 millimeter hole in something, and could have sworn I had one of these, but I obviously didn't. I was forced to use a 1/2 inch drill, which is not the best way to go. So I've used these before. They're carbide, they're pretty nice. This is sold by the ZGT store. It's an end mill. It's probably really tungsten steel with the carbide coating. $16.69 free shipping. I ended up opening this off camera. So we've got a USB cable, a battery box that holds 3 AA cells, standard 4-wire Kelvin connections, and this, whatever it is, it's a milliometer, I know that. However, I guess it has to be battery powered. Oh, USB powered. So it came from the Brightwind store at Aliexpress. I bought a 0 to 20 ohm. That was probably a mistake. I should have bought a 0 to 2 ohm. And $35. This is an Aliexpress package. It's a whole bunch of plastic bags, and I keep cutting into them. I got 2 of these packages, 2 of these packages. Two padlocks with keys. I guess these are dual tumblers with keys. There's 2 of them. So I have 2 of everything. So these are rakes for picking locks. These are tension tools to apply rotational force to the lock as you rake one of these in and out. And this is a practice lock, I believe. Yes. So that we could actually, it's a sort of transparent lock. We could actually see how the lock works. And we've got a rotary thing here. And put the key in, set of little plungers that move upwards. And these plungers are cut and need to be pushed up different distances. Once the cuts are all lined up, it'll rotate. So we have a transparent lock and a shield so you can learn how to pick. First with the lock uncovered and then blindsided. Apparently this is a similar thing here. I don't know. A couple of keys. Same rotary pattern. It's truly transparent rather than just translucent. With this, you're supposed to be, I think, able to teach yourself how to pick locks, at least rotary locks. A fellow in the neighborhood expressed an interest in becoming familiar with this. So this is a teach yourself at home lock picking kit. This is the store. This is also the store. And there were, I think, 8 different assortments. This is the most complete. It cost $17.44, free shipping. This is an eBay package, although it did come from the Mega Cavern. I believe this is used. It's an oven-controlled oscillator at 8 megahertz. Sold by Queensland. $20. It says used, condition, tested, and working.